Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to my second channel. Alright, we're keeping it real chill today. And I'm going to answer some questions. We're going to chat. We're going to catch up. It's been a hell of a month of reading. Oh my god. And I have a lot of laundry to fold. So here we are. Let me get some better lighting. Hold on. A little bit better. Not too much better. I don't want to, you know, get your expectations too high for video content and quality. Where's my phone? I need the questions. Oh, for the love of God. So, how's everyone doing? I have been like a mad woman this month reading, and I've only stuck to one genre. You are gonna wanna watch that video when it comes out at the end of the month as like a bit of a wrap up, but with a twist for sure. I think it's the 17th right now. You'll be getting this on the 18th, and I've already read 18 books this month. That's all I'm gonna say, and it's all in one genre, and it's been a lot, and I've loved it. And oh, I found this like level of peace and a way to read so much faster, which I'll explain later. Oh, and I've been getting some of the most epic stories. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. But I asked over on Instagram if you had any questions, and I got a few through, so we'll answer those while I do the fielding, you know. Let's catch you all up, really. I've had such a good month. Obviously, most of what I've been doing is reading, and for work, the bare minimum of work, but I've still been getting everything done. It's just I haven't really been pushing myself, and oh, I just feel good. You know what I mean? I just feel good. Also, I did, I was one of the speakers at Hooked 2021, and I did Hooked, not last year, the year before? Would have been, yeah, gotta have been there. As part of the Wigtown Book Festival. I actually went to Wigtown and did 2 talks because I'm an author, darling. If you didn't know, I am an author. I have a book. It's linked. Is it linked down below? I'm not sure. So I went there, like, that would have been like, what, 3 years ago now? Holy shit, no, it can't have been. 2 years. Gotta be. Can't be 3 years. Anyway, I did talk there. Then they invited me back to do Hooked, which I went to Dumfries for. And then this year was all online, so I did that. And it was an hour talk about, it wasn't about my book, it was about YouTube and being online, stuff like that, by finding your voice online when it's such a crowded platform. And I felt such a rush of energy that I hadn't felt in so long, like doing speaking gigs again, because if you didn't know, then way before 2020 really exploded, I was getting so many speaking gigs. I even got flown out to Kiev to do a talk at a conference, and it was just madness, and they just kept coming in, and I was getting really confident at giving all these talks on all different types of stuff, either being online, creating content, or about my book. I was traveling all over the place, like all over the country, even across to Kiev and stuff, to give talks. And then obviously, you know, everything happened and everything stopped, which is really sad, because I don't know, I love it. I love public speaking. I get nervous as all hell. Do not get me wrong. I get so nervous. I got that rush again after doing it, even though it was online. It felt like I was doing a live stream, because it had the chat on the side, and it was just my face in front of me, like reflecting back at me, and it just felt like I was doing a live stream. I was in my element. But it's so funny because before I do any talk at all, I always think I am not prepared. I am not prepared. I don't know what I'm gonna say, especially when you like have to talk for like an hour. I have now a system where I make sure that I'm not speaking too fast, which is very good. I always like, oh God, I'm gonna mess up. I'm gonna stumble over my words. I'm gonna get to a point and I'm just gonna freeze, but it doesn't happen. Hold on, I need more clothes to fold. Jesus. Yeah, it just doesn't happen. It's like, I don't know what switches on in my brain, but something happens, and it's got to have been from producing YouTube videos, obviously not on this channel, my main channel, for the past 8 or so years, 8, 9 years. Producing all of those constantly being in front of a camera and an invisible audience, may I say. Suddenly, the moment I went live for that talk, it just rolled, and the hour went by so quickly. And apparently I did really well, and they had great engagement, which is always so good to hear. Yeah, I just become like a mad woman, and I don't stop. It's like I have this skill that I don't know about, that suddenly when something goes live or I stand in front of an audience and everyone's silent, it's like action, suddenly my brain just switches and I'm gone. No matter how insecure I was before the talk. It's like none of that matters. So yeah, I was jumping around. I went to the garage to get some beers. I was like, I need a beer to celebrate this. It just felt so good again to do that. And yeah, I've been reading loads this month, like so much. Find this little pocket of peace this month, and you know what? I might not be getting loads of stuff done, especially around the house, or, you know, I wanted to get ahead and do bulk videos, but I was like, no, because this year is definitely all about, you know, if I'm finding peace, why am I finding peace? And really looking into myself. Oh, it's very, you know, we're looking in on one's soul this year, and just following what energizes me, what brings me happiness, what reduces my anxiety, and really focusing on that. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Right, well, I think I have some questions, hold on. Have you read Holly Black's The Folk of the Air trilogy? So good. No, I have not, but now I need to look that up. The Folk of the Air. It's funny, I just read Air Awakens, all 5 books in less than a week. Oh, it's a trilogy, I love it. Ooh. Ooh, this feels like my kind of thing. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, I'm marking that as one to read on Goodreads. So no, I have not read them, but thank you very much. Oh, you guys know what I want. I got a lot of questions asking how I am, like how I really am. How is my heart? What is really going on with Ali? And I've already kind of answered that. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling very calm, very at peace, like very much come to accept what life is now. And while I am excited for things to, you know, start shifting back to normal, I learned a long time ago, we have no control over when or where that will be. So until then, you know, before, you know, I might start dashing around the world like a mad woman again before I know it, and then I won't have time to devour a book a day, you know, so I might as well enjoy, you know, all these little pleasures that I'm finding in the small things and really holding on to them and looking after myself. Thank you for everyone for all the love though. Someone asked, what are your thoughts on everything happening with Meghan and Harry? I still have not finished that interview. I only watched a little bit. Harry hadn't even come out yet. So I don't really know. I don't really have an opinion yet, but I do need to finish watching that for sure. For sure. When is the next van trip? The next van trip will be when the law allows us to move again freely. But I mean, we'll even be just excited for a small trip, like even just a weekend in the Cotswolds or something like that, like anything to get us away. So we don't know when it will be. Obviously, we're not allowed to move like that. I mean, I've barely been out at all. I haven't been anywhere. Sat at home reading and making videos, which has been very pleasant. So I don't know, and I don't know where we'll go, but even just a weekend in the Cotswolds would be lovely. Absolutely grand love. Anything, just get us away back in our camper van, hit the road. How is Scott feeling, especially since he's working in current times? Love you both. Scott's fine. Scott's doing absolutely fine at work. His business is still booming, which is good. You know, it was really rough, like when it all started at lockdown, they, you know, couldn't work at all. He's an auto locksmith, by the way, and him and his dad own a business together and run it as a family business. And no, they're doing really well. He's got so many safety precautions. He's like a little whiz. I'm just like so proud of him. Like all of the PPE, like everything's set up and it's really good. What he's doing, keeping himself safe. He's not too worried. He's just used to it now as a new way of working. Yeah, he's doing fine. Thanks for asking. I'll send on your regards. Someone asked, how old am I? How old do you think I am? Put it in the comments, unless you already know, which a lot of you probably do. You can put it in the comments if you want. I'm not at all insecure about my age. I'm 30. Turned 30 last year. Do you think there'll ever be a time where you want to get a traditional 9-to-5 job? I've had many a 9-to-5 job in my life, and after being self-employed for so long, so many years, I can't ever see myself getting back into a 9-to-5 job. Because it's made me very resourceful, and it's given me a life that I adore to the heavens so much, even without all the glamorous traveling and all that, just the freedom to be my own boss, to work through what I want. If I want to achieve something, then I can go and achieve it, and it's all on me. It lands on my shoulders and no one else's. You know what I mean? So no, I don't think I could ever, you know, see myself getting a 9-to-5 job. And I'd fight tooth and nail to stay self-reliant, self-employed in whatever ventures come my way in the future. Because I don't think I could have a boss again. Being my own boss for so long, I'm harsh enough at it as is to myself. I don't need someone else to be harsh to me. No, I think a lot of self-employed people agree with that though. Once you become your own boss and it's been years, the idea of then going on and being, you know, I don't know, I just don't think I could. I don't think I'd want to. I'll always figure out a way. First place you want to go or thing you want to do post-lockdown. Charity shops! Oh my god. Guys, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And oh my god, the videos. I can't wait. Like, I'm loving doing book videos. I still want to keep this a bit more of a variety channel though, you know what I mean? So I know you're all really enjoying the book videos and they're doing really well, and I'm really happy about that. And I'm happy to make them. It's really enjoyable. But I can't wait till we can get out and I can like mix it up again a little bit for like how it started. Even if it is book related, like something else other than just me sat in my house talking about books. Take you along to the charity shops. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Just the little things. You know, I was saying this the other day to Scott. I was like, the smallest thing of normality would mean the world to me. Like when we, you know, it's gonna be a while till we don't have to wear masks and all that kind of stuff and socially distance, even when things are, you know, it's gonna be a while. But looking really far ahead, the idea of walking into a cafe without, I don't even have a mask in my bag. Masks are in the past, man. We don't need them anymore. Everyone's vaccinated, everyone's healthy, we're good to go. Just having an idea of that and just walking into a bar or something and the waitress is like right here in my face. I'm like, hey girl, this is my order. And she doesn't have to stand like across the room from me to take my order. Just little things like that. But when lockdown finishes, I mean, it's gonna be crowded everywhere and packed, but I would enjoy, when it's safe to do so, to, always safer. Is it ever safe? I don't know. Bloody hell, I don't know. To just go and have just the little normal things, like sitting in a coffee shop with a book and a coffee and looking out the window and ordering myself like some ABBA on toast or something. Or just popping into a bar whenever you damn feel like it. You don't have to make a reservation. All those times will be sweet. You know, when you're just out, maybe it's going out and about in town doing something, running errands or doing some shopping, and then whenever we go to town on the weekend, which is quite rare, but we do go, before, you know, craziness. Just being like, oh, should we go down to, you know, like Gas Street and get a gin and tonic or a couple of beers? Oh, and we don't have to think that there'd be a queue or it'd be fully booked or you'd have to make a reservation in advance to sit down there. Just be like, yeah, let's just pop to Gas Street. Let's just go onto the canal and just have a little mini pub crawl because it's summer and we can just sit in all the beer gardens in town. That's all I want. Oh. All right, I'm gonna leave it there actually. I'm almost finished now, folding all my clothes. So thank you for joining me on the epic journey of me folding my laundry and talking shit into a camera for 15 minutes. You are welcome. All right, loving, leaving, subscribe, like, comment, share, whatever you want to do really. Do all of it, do none of it, it doesn't really matter to me. You do what you feel is right. And I will see you on Sunday. Right, I need to start Sunday's video now. Oh, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. All right, I'm gonna get to work on that once finished. All right.